What is up, you bushy boys and girls? It is your main man, Harry Bush. Happy 2025. For those of you watching, wanting to get better when it comes to your fitness. Now, one of the main goals, of course, with the New Year's resolution is I want to get in the gym and get swole. So Bush, this guy right here, tell you how to get it done with this workout plan. It is a 4-day in the week plan consisting of 2 upper body and 2 lower body. So we're really trying to target everything in the upper body: chest, back, shoulders, your arms, both biceps and triceps. Nothing too complicated, mainly compound movements, just simple stuff to get started. And of course, some cardio. Do not neglect that when it comes to working out and getting in the gym. Now, starting the journey, of course, is going to be very hard with the New Year's resolutioners coming through wanting to do the same as you. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the Bushy Gang, Bushy Army. Also, leave a like on the vid, wherever the crap it is. Yeah, it'll make your big boy Bush feel better about himself and how he's so bushy. And my hair looks good too. Are we talking about my head? Different kind of bush. So our day 1 upper body A, we will call it. We will start with barbell bench. And I assume you have seen me and Mary, you know, the waifu, do this lift. And you want to use a barbell instead of a dumbbell so you can load more weight on there, but obviously don't go too heavy. This is just your first set. In the first set, you'll want to do 12 reps. 10 to 8 on your second, 8 to 6 on the last, just because it's normally a heavier movement. You don't want to tire yourself out because you got 3 more exercises coming up. So I've labeled this as not just chest, but also triceps, because when you're holding the barbell, triceps are like a stabilizer muscle for you, and we will hit that primarily in upper body day B. So that's the first one. Then we got dumbbell lateral raise. This is to really get the side delts. Well, Bush, why didn't you choose like shoulder press or something? Well, with bench, you will hit your front delts pretty good doing that. So, and that's the sides. I would really focus on the part people neglect, and then we'll do rear delt. Again, with the shoulder, the issue is we will do that. We will do that on the upper body day B. So 15 to 12, a little more reps just because it's lighter weight. You don't need super stiff arms, but a little bit of a bend. And I'll just show you without them. Know that, please. Because you're really limiting how much you can do. And having super strict form, you're not going to grow as much muscle as you can, making this exercise not worth your dang time. It's honestly quite a joke in the fitness community. Like, people can't do that very well. Dusty, I don't know what he wants. But we've hit chest, triceps, and shoulders so far, leading us to cable row, neutral grip. And the other grips are fine, but really, neutral, I'll show you. So neutral grip, your hands are like this, overhand, underhand. Supinated, like you're holding some soup. Neutral grip, which is what we want for this row, really emphasizes the middle back, mainly targeting, it'll target your whole back, but if you're being really picky about it, it is more of a middle back exercise. And don't worry, in upper body day B, we will hit more of the back and the lats. Do not forget about those things under your pits. Call me Kyle. But this is 12 for the first set. It's not as heavy of a movement or compound as barbell bench, but we are trying to go a little heavier, not swing back. We want to keep our back nice and straight. And as it's going back, lean a little bit. I'd say about like 20 degrees. For you math and geometry majors out there, comment below if you're still in school. I know I'm not in that crap. And then we're finishing off with a range of 12 to 8. Just like the lateral raise, we want to give ourselves a big range. In case we fail, it's not like, dang it, I didn't get 10. Well, you went to failure, didn't you? But if you're starting out, let me make this note that you do not want to try to go to complete failure when you're starting out in the gym. Why? Because you will hate yourself the next day. You won't be able to move. And that is the main reason why resolutioners give up. They go too crazy. They see some shit online and they're just like, oh my goodness, grind. And then next day, yeah, they're like me after having, the blinky time. Just can't get out of bed. We will end upper body day A with some good old curls. I'm going to be standing with dumbbells for this. Like the lateral raise, since it's lighter weight, we can go that 15 to 12 range, 12 for the second set, and a big ol' one, just like the other 2, 12 to 8 reps at the end. So we've hit chest, triceps, shoulders, back, and biceps. all in just 4 exercises. Look at your main man Bush doing work. If you're not following my TikTok, Instagram, go follow those right here. Editor Bush, you know what to do. Yeah, I edit all my crap. So all of you who have editors and producers, I hate you. So day 2, this is where the fun begins. So assuming you're not dead, which is obviously not our goal here. After day 1, it's time for lower body, and we're not gonna go right into squats or anything. We will do the seated hamstring curls. Now most gyms have these nice little machines that really isolate your hamstrings, which is lovely because people normally have way stronger quads and hamstrings, and you can't really see your hamstrings until you get super lean like me. So it's important not to neglect those. And we will start off with them in this lower body workout. 12 to 10, 10 to 8. So kind of that medium rep range. We're not going crazy heavy on these. Usually there's handles you can put them on. I like to do the seat just for more stability. But don't cheat too much where your butt's way in the air. What's the point of cheating, guys? Every fuckboy never? We'll do a couple sets of leg raises, as many as possible. So there should be a machine. Kick your legs up in the air together. Let's just assume this is your legs. You start about here. Boop. That'll hit your abs. I'm counting that as lower body. Fuck it. Then it's your choice for calves. You got seated calf raise or Smith calf raise. So just like the seated hamstring curls, usually gyms have a machine like this where you're seated. You put your toes nice and high. Try to raise your heels. Pretty simple. The Smith calf raise, if you guys don't know what that means, basically a Smith machine, so you start out like a squat. What the hell, Dusty? You get like a plank, so your toes are elevated, and do the same thing. I mean, there's only so much training you can do when it comes to calves. I'm not talking Cleveland. So this is a big rep range of 15 to 12, 12 for your second set, and a big old range of 12 to 8 for last. So leg extensions, this will hit our quads, so we've covered quads, hamstrings, calves, and abs. I saved this for the end because normally this is a heavier lift, and like bench with the rep range, I did 12, 10 to 8, and 8 to 6. I mean, obviously go for 8. Hopefully you're not consistently getting 6, 5, 4 reps. We want that medium range as bodybuilders, the best for building muscle hypertrophy. I struggle saying that dang word. But anything 15 plus is endurance training, and then I'd say 5 or lower is strength. So we want to stay from that range of 15 all the way down to worst case 6. So that is your first leg day, you bushy boys and girls. Now, this upper body B, of course, screw leg day. Nobody wants to do that crap, right? And after I explain the other 2, the B's, I'll explain how you can incorporate this throughout your week so you can have plenty of rest. And yeah, my main message is don't kill yourself. That's the main downfall of these resolutioners. And it's fine if you're one of those people. I mean, a new year, 2025, it's a good excuse to start something new. I mean, everybody has goals, I hope. Not me, though. I'm a loser. Upper body B. Barbell row overhand. This is a compound, not a compound movement, but it is for your back. Getting all your back, that's what I mean by compound. It is a mass builder, minus the M. 12 for your first set. Something you can do. Of course, we all have different weights. That's why I'm not saying what weights to do. So you're really just gonna have to experiment. Bodybuilding's a journey. It doesn't just happen in this 1 week, I promise. I've been doing this for 2 years, and when I'm not in the gym, honestly, I look like I've gained a little bit of muscle. But I've definitely lost fat. So good for me. But as a natural, please do not, do the roids, however the crap they do it. Because it is a lot easier to keep muscle when you're natural. And in my opinion, it's better to brag because it's a lot harder to gain. Next, we got tricep rope push down. So it's kind of a neutral grip, but it'll end up being pronated for your triceps because we didn't have one in upper body A. We did a bicep. Now we gotta do the other part of the arm. So 15 to 12, bigger rep range, 12 to 10. Second set, 10 to 8, even 12 to 8 if you want. Just make sure you're controlling your way back. So you start here, go down, make sure this is controlled. Don't let go, and all the weight comes back up because that is just as important as getting the weight down, going up to. And it is better for building muscle. That constant tension is what we call it. Time under tension, tut. Now the underhand pull down, this is for your lats, and I've also combined biceps with it since it's that supinated grip. It'll hit your biceps too. It'll get more recruitment from that muscle group along with your lats. So this is another high rep range, 15, 12, 12, 12, 8. You getting it by now, you bushy boys and girls? The ranges are a little different, but no over 15, sorry, or 5 or lower. Then we got chest fly machine. So a isolation chest exercise that we can pair with rear delt fly at the end. This will be a 12 for the first set. You can do 15 too, but I know since it's the last one, you'll probably be a little tired, especially after the couple days before, assuming what your rest schedule is, which I will go over very soon. And then 10 to 8 for the second set, just something you can do. You don't want to burn out all your energy, but really with the last exercise, that's kind of the point. It's called a finisher exercise. Sometimes I'll do that with dumbbell curls or lateral raise, which are both in upper body day A. And I'll just do one set to failure, but really that's more of an intermediate technique. I'm really trying to reach out to the beginners, so I know most of y'all are gamers. On this bushy channel, knew me from the cheap violation. And we all start somewhere, so I'm trying to help Coach Bush. Then you compare this with a rear delt fly, because like the lateral raises, they hit your side delts. So you got the front, side, and the rear. A lot of people neglect this. I mean, you can't see it. It's like the hamstrings. You only can once you get really lean. But that's just one set as many as possible. So technically that's 5, and that's honestly optional, but I would really suggest it because it's the only time in the whole program week like you're gonna hit your rear delt. Day 4, lower body B, and I take it back, there are squats, but I got variations and they're all the same rep ranges. These are going to be more strict when it comes to the reps. I got 12, 10, 8, 6 for the last and fourth set. So unlike the others that all had 3, this has 4, but you're only going to do 3 exercises this day. So you can choose back squat, which is like the setup for the Smith machine. You can also do Smith machine for this. Back squat, I mean like free weight. And you probably won't have a spotter for that, especially being new. Just make sure you get 90 degrees down again. You don't have to go butt to floor or my base or goblet squat with the dumbbells if you're not as keen on the squat weight. Just like the other lower body day, we'll have our seated Smith and calf raises. Because with squats, we hit quads and hams, and even a little bit of glutes, hips. We don't hit calves, so we got to do that too. Then abductor or adductor, really for the ladies. This is for you guys. You don't got to work on your glutes. I mean, that'll come from squat, unless you want a big old booty. So there we go. A couple upper body, a couple lower body, 4-day in the week plan made by the bushy man. So there's 3 ways we can split this. You can lift Monday, Tuesday, take Wednesday off, lift Thursday, Friday, and then you'll have the weekend off. This is my recommended, because I mean, we just want to relax on the weekend. You know, most of us have jobs, I hope, or at school, I hope. And I think it's the best plan because you'll have a break in between and then a couple days. Then you're back at it, ready to go. In the second plan, I have 3 one-day rest slots. What I mean is Monday you lift, Tuesday you don't, Wednesday you lift, Thursday you don't, Friday you lift, Saturday you don't, Sunday you lift. I mean, you'll have that back-to-back of Sunday to Monday, but you won't have 2+ rest days in a row. It'll just be 1. So if you feel well and recovered, ready to go, this one's for you. Then we got the screw it, I just want to get it the hell out of the way plan, where we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday lift, then you got a 3-day weekend. But I would suggest the Wednesday off and the weekend, just to give yourself plenty of space and time to recover. So that's it for the video, you bushy boys and girls. I'm really going to try and do my bushy best to upload good fitness content for 2025. Really grow this channel, do my due diligence, the Van Austin crew, for putting me, as the kids say, on the map. If you haven't, subscribe, leave a like, and comment. I'm a victim if you made it this dang far. So now you can get in the gym. There's no dang excuses. I got a plan for you. And don't forget cardio, 5 minutes before and 10 minutes after. But the leg days, I'm going to spare you and just do 5 minutes before. You want to get 5 minutes of cardio before just to warm up the body. You don't have to stretch or anything when it comes to lifting. That's the point of the first and second warm-up sets. So you don't have to do any of that fancy crap. It's all in the program. And cardio is just as important when it comes to lifting weights for burning calories. So putting the 2 combined is a cheat code. That's it for the video again, you bushy boys and girls. Do your thing, 21. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Until bushy next time. I'll see you bushes later. Happy 2025.